3 years ago, if someone would have told me that I would be here at home on a Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m., dressed in formals, breakfast already done, and I don't have any plans for going out, I would maybe laugh at them. I would ask them to maybe stay away from me. My name is Ashima. I am born and brought up in Sri Ganganagar. It is a small city in Rajasthan, and I currently work as a senior software engineer. I have 8 years of experience, and I live in Bangalore. So I'll share a little bit about my journey, how I reached from Ganganagar to Bangalore. So I come from a place where girls getting education was a privilege, and I was one of the privileged ones. However, even for me, a career for a girl seemed like a far-fetched dream, the one that I'm currently living. While I was one of the toppers in my school, I really did not have any clue कि करना क्या है. So of the two most popular options, I choose maths over biology. Then just like any fad diet at that time, preparing for IIT entrance exams, it was a huge trend. I wasn't allowed to go out to study like most of my friends in my school. They were going to quota and all, but I wasn't allowed. So I just stayed back. I prepared. I didn't get into IIT, but I got a decent college. Convincing my parents to go to even Jaipur was a task, but they agreed since I was the privileged one always. My first job, fast forward 4 years, was in Chennai. Now, sending away their daughter 3,000 kilometers away was not really easy, but they agreed. And my life in Chennai was pretty happening. It was amazing. I had great company. Some of my colleagues would try to teach me Tamil also. I went to watch movies over the weekend. Pub hopping was a regular occurrence, and shopping, meeting friends, gossiping. These things, they were luxury to me at one time, but they were pretty mainstream for me now. Now, on weekdays, dinner used to be pizza and TV series most of the time, and I was pretty happy. However, soon I realized it is not that rosy anymore. I was just settling in my corporate career, and everyone around me, I saw already everybody's already talking about things like doing an MBA, upskilling, and it was topped with a lot of other things like office politics. I remember one conversation in my, I think, third year of my job. I was in granted leaves for going home to Diwali, and my heart sank. So while I'm eternally thankful to my first job, I actually did not have the privilege to do an MBA, spend another 2 3 years, to take a break, try something else, because obviously the clock was ticking. And from the place again where I come from, it is getting married by 25 is the deal. But I was already 27 by that time. So I was already late. And I did the next obvious thing. I moved to Bangalore, and the corporate culture did take a toll on my health. However, I always had a very carefully crafted regimen of losing the extra calories. I would just stay hungry for a week. Just imagine, it was like I used to skip dinner, and first day I used to feel hungry. Second day onwards, I didn't even feel hungry. It was good. However, it worked out great, pretty for a pretty long time. However, it didn't work well for my skin, and soon enough, it stopped working. After all, how long can we stay hungry? So I realized, I knew that pizza had a role to play in the condition of my skin. I was seeing signs of aging, like at a young age, like 25 itself. And I did try a lot of expensive brands. I did try a lot of products that maybe Alia Bhatt advertised, or while those things worked for them, it didn't really work for me that well. Something was wrong. So I also want to tell that when I was in Bangalore before my marriage, I didn't know how to cook. I had never even bought a single fruit or vegetable in my life. However, things changed in lockdown. During the 2020 lockdown, I spent a lot of time on myself because I had a lot of time. I wasn't going to office. I learned a little bit of cooking also. Um, that time I met my boyfriend. He's my husband now. He was losing his weight, and that impacted me. That influenced me, I would say. He luckily he got me in touch with his coach, and one interaction with her, and it pretty much changed everything. Someone just told me that having tea first thing in the morning is not a good thing, or sugar is bad for my skin. I didn't really like it, but I just took a leap of faith, and I think that has proven to be the best decision of my life so far. It was not just the healthy habits or the good skincare routine that I learned, but it was also how I control my time, my job, that being independent. That's what I learned through her. It was like till that point in life, I felt my environment was controlling what I'm doing. It was like Sundays, Saturdays. So if I'm not going out for a movie, I would feel it's a waste of time. I would feel it's so stupid to not deserve a pizza if I'm spending long work hours. If entire week has gone by, I deserve to see a movie. I deserve to go out. I deserve to eat unhealthy. But slowly, my feelings changed, and not just that. When I was working on my health in the first 2 3 months itself, I saw a transformation. My flatmate at that time, she asked me, "What are you doing? How are you doing?" Obviously, she saw the changes I was doing, not just. I was actually happier, a lot happier. Instead of watching a lot of movies, I started reading some books. So a change was there. And I told her what I'm doing. I helped her build a skincare routine for herself. Now, at that time, I didn't know that she was my first client, but she was very thankful. Her hair fall stopped, and I knew in that point that I have impacted a life, and it really made me happy. So after a point, I started sharing my success, my story on Instagram. Some of my friends would ask me again, "कैसे किया, क्या किया?" I would tell them. I was getting a lot of attention. I felt happy, and I knew that I can help people because I was giving away things that I learned in my program for free. But soon I realized that people are willing to pay money also. And the free advices that I was giving, anyway, people were not taking them seriously. Now, money was never a problem for me. I made good money, rather great money. I still do. But slowly I realized that making money is not a bad thing. So last year, one of my batchmates, she reached out to me regarding PCOD condition. And not only I helped her get rid of her medications completely, she now has pain-free periods. I helped her regain a confidence back so that she can find a better job. She can cut the problem at the root. And she is eternally thankful to the WQ philosophy. Another client of mine, she has a 3 months old baby, and when she was like 2 months happened to her delivery, she reached out to me and she said that I don't feel good when people come to meet us. I don't want to get clicked in the pictures itself. 1 month later, she had already asked me to put a testimonial on my social media so that new mothers won't have to wait that long. New mothers don't have to feel that my confidence is down. So these are the things that really make me think that I am living a good life, and I know that I'm growing as a person. How I know that? I'll share something. When my friends tell me that they had a huge fight with their husband, some of my closest friends call me and tell me that they had a fight with their mother-in-law, mummy ne kuch keh diya. I just feel that how blessed I am. From being a girl who could gossip, uh, ऐसा एक भी वीकेंड नहीं जाता था when I didn't gossip. But from that girl, I have become a person who can actually listen to other people's problems, maybe solve them also, or just listen. Sometimes that is all that's required. And I really cannot express my gratitude for WQ community in words. Uh, it is said that we are always an average of 5 people around us, and I'm really blessed that I spend my time, I get to spend my time with the 5 people around, with the greatest minds in this community. And everyone around here is talking about 4 things: health, relationships, finances, and mindset. When I look at the outside of this community, nobody talks about that anymore. And I feel that I need more of those things every single day, more and more. And of course, the work we do comes with money. If I have to like put it out, my investments alone have increased 10x in the last 3 years that I have been associated with the community. My husband and I, as a couple, we have an emergency fund of at least 6 months, and it is not cheap in Bangalore. We both, Avish and I, are the eldest siblings in our families. And if my brother or his brother and sister decide to get married tomorrow, we know we can contribute. We won't have to take a loan. We all know how big fat banya weddings are, and we both belong to that. Uh, and this not only gives me peace, but it makes me happy. So, a great leader once said, uh, you make a living by what you get, but you make a life by what you give. And I truly believe in that statement. I truly try to live by the statement every single day. And I truly believe now that I am living a life of significance. And my goal this year is to impact 500 girls get in the best shape of their lives. I know there are 25-year-old girls out there struggling with the same issues that I was struggling with. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity. And back to the host.